Hi, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Revelations with your humble host. See you later. And in the last episode, I was hanging out here in the little campground, and I intended to explain to you guys why I wasn't too very much worried about mobs. And as you can see, there's no mobs around, and I'm not really concerned. It's a cool place to hang out. But yeah. So right over here in our little hidey hole base, I hid a magical little modded item that's kind of expensive, but if we just pick up this block here, you see it's a mega torch. And this mega torch in a 32 block radius, so 64 blocks diameter, 32 blocks all the way around from where this thing is, no mobs will spawn, no hostile mobs will spawn, which is really cool. Anyway, so that's how we've been hanging out here at night without worrying too much about getting blown up by creepers. But I'm recording this episode basically right after the last one because I think we're ready to go take a look at this place across from us right over in this direction. It is a little small piece of a lost city. And I actually think it's really cool the way it's set up to be a base. And we're ready. Let's go. I've got some torches. I've got our clumsy iron longsword. I did put a little bit of nether quartz on there to give it some sharpness. So right now it has an attack level of 9.9. So I can almost two-hit most mobs. I did not go to the nether, however. But Thaumcraft mod adds ore to the overworld, quartz ore to the overworld, and basically you can get some nether quartz ore without having to go. Hey, check these out. What are these things down here? Aquamarine shale from Astral Sorcery. Oh wow, look at that. Awesome, we got 5 aquamarine, and here's some more right here. So Astral Sorcery is another cool mod. I've seen some other people's Let's Plays where they're doing some stuff with it, and I've never done anything with it at all, so I'm going to have a good time with you guys. We're going to do some stuff together, but let's focus on what we got going on here and quit getting distracted. So I want to basically hurry up and go through, and we're going to light this place up, okay, and we're going to try to find some mob spawners. If that's what they have in here, and what we'll do is we'll take out the mob spawners. I don't mind to break them because there's plenty to be found in these cities. But if you break them, you get shards, and those are useful for other things as well. So let me go ahead and get my sword on the ready, and I don't really need these here. I already hear bad guys, so we'll go ahead and we'll just start lighting this place up. Pretty dark in here, and I can hear monsters all over the place. Okay, so there's a cave system over here. Alright, that's okay. And what do we have in here? We've got a furnace, and we've got some ladders here, and looks like this thing just stops right here. So let's go up. Got some guys trying to greet us up here. Just bouncing up and down the ladder a little bit, and we'll try to take these guys out. Looks like there might be a zombie spawner somewhere around. Either that, or it just happens to be dark enough that they'll spawn naturally. But I am pretty sure, nope, definitely there's a spawner here somewhere. And let's see, can we figure out where that spawner is located? He spawned right in this room. Let's see, is it up here? And I am going to be tearing quite a bit of this place up because we got to find these. We got to find these spawners. I see some smoke somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Yep, got a monster spawner. Zombie monster spawner. Now, when we broke that, we got a broken spawner from Ender.io, which is very useful. And we also got spawner shards from Actually Editions. Those are super useful as well. Let's see, is there another one over here? Sure is. Alright, we'll go ahead and get that one as well. And let's see, I don't know if there's going to be more in here, But let's see. If that was it, if that's it for this area, then this base is ours. We are going to use this as our starting out base. Because it's really cool. Look at this. Check this out. There's these big flat areas right out here covered in bricks. I mean, this is just begging for some modded stuff to happen. There's these really cool doors, and I don't remember which mod it is, but there is one that when you have this is just a jungle door, Minecraft door. I don't know why the texture looks like that though. But if you just open one, it actually opens both, and I really like that smooth animation. It's really cool. But this is going to make a really cool base, and we even have another little level up at the top. And the main thing that we'll have to be concerned with is mob proofing this area. So probably have to get us another one of those mega torches. But for the time being, I'm just going to put down some torches up here. And what's this thing? I don't know. Looks like maybe some antennas or something for some communication. I hear more mob sounds, but I don't think they're coming from here. But yeah, so that was a little bit anticlimactic now, wasn't it? Let me climb down here. And so yeah, I think this will be the main area for our new base. We've got this other level down here, which is really cool, with all these little spaces and rooms. And these are going to be really cool to put machines in, and if we need to, we can expand them out. And yeah, so that's really cool. Let me just take a look around this area here a little more. Is it still daytime? Yeah, it's still daytime. So let's just hop down here, and I just want to go around the perimeter of this thing and check it out, see if there's anything else to be seen. And if that was all there was to this, which I believe it was, then that was really easy, and we've got a really cool new place to hang out together and do some mod stuff. But yeah, I like this these areas here, the way this generates with these walls with the brick, because we can actually open that up, and those can be rooms underneath as well, with you know, pipes and stuff sticking up from underneath. Let's see. I want to just check and see how far down do these things go with the stone brick. So we're all the way down to where the natural stone generation is here. Oh yeah, it keeps going on down. It must go down to the bottom of this structure, and there's no telling. Let's see. Let's just, out of curiosity, let's keep going and see. Alright, so that's the bottom level. Alright, I'm going to go down one more. So if that's the bottom level, let's see if it actually has a floor already. Okay, it looks like it does not have a floor, so it is just a wall. And let's mine up then and see, is this thing completely solid? Now, I made another utility tool, which is really cool, and I'll go ahead and tell you about it now. It's called the Dank Null, and I'll go ahead and pull it up here. And if you just type in the backslash there, it'll bring up the mod ID. And it adds in this device, which is really cool. It will hold, the first tier will hold a stack of items, and it holds several different kinds of items, but you don't get very many. But anything over a stack, it'll suck it from, instead of going into your inventory, it goes right into the Dank Null, and it actually will void anything over its capacity. So the first one is a stack, and then I think it's 2 stacks, and then 4 stacks. Or maybe even more than that. But the upgrade, the way you craft this first one is it's a block of coal, and then a red stained glass and a redstone to make one of these panels. So you can see it takes loads and loads of coal. So I had to do quite a bit of mining. 5 of them for the first one, and then you can upgrade the second one using the first one. So you only have to make 4 panels after that, and not the whole 5. Now if you have all the resources, which if you have enough iron, you may want to skip over the first 2 and go straight for the tier 3. And I didn't do it that way, like a knucklehead. These only take iron, alright, and a white stained glass. And starting at the bottom and then working my way up, This one was the hardest of all of them that I had to make so far because of the lapis. The lapis actually, excuse me, the lapis actually I put all on my iron pickaxe, every bit of it that I found. And you can see now we've got the luck 3, and that gives us fortune 3. So this pickaxe, even though it's slow, it does have fortune 3. But we can always upgrade and put another head on it later. But I went ahead and upgraded all the way up to the yellow one, the Mark 4. And if I just shift and right click, it opens the Dank Null inventory. And I know it looks kind of like a backpack, but it's not. It is an inventory though, kind of like a backpack. And you can see I have 2048 cobblestone in here. And any other cobblestone that I get, it voids. So the maximum for this one is 2048. So I can put a lot of items in here while I'm mining, and I don't have to worry about them getting voided, you know, because you're not going to get 2048 diamond when you're mining, or 2048 iron, or unless you're a very serious miner, that is. The most that you're going to get is probably either stone if you're using silk touch, or cobblestone if you're not using silk touch yet, like I'm not. I will put silk touch on my hammer before too long. That way we can just mine and mine, and then we can fortune things up with the pickaxe. But yeah, so it has this inventory gets bigger and bigger. I can't show you the inventory, but the next level up is the diamond one to upgrade to. And then after that, the last tier is the emerald. And this thing, I cannot tell you how many it stores, but it's tons. I mean, maybe millions. But the other cool thing, if I shift and scroll wheel, if you look down in the bottom right, I'm actually selecting those blocks that are in there. So if I just pick the cobble, which is right here, I can then use it to place blocks. And I can place blocks right from the Dank Null. It'll take them out of it. And I don't know how far up this is we're gonna need to go with this. Sorry for it being dark. One of the things you do have to watch out for is when you jump and place, sometimes you'll get stuck a little bit in a block if you don't time it just right, or if there's a block above your head. So okay, so there's the roof. Okay, this is where we find our way out of here, and then right before we get molested by some mobs, I'll go ahead and sleep in our sleeping bag. So I know this is a little bit of a short episode, and I already, you know, I did record this episode just right after the other one, but yeah, I'm pretty happy that we took on this little miniature starter thing. I think it's a good idea to do this sort of thing. Find a little small area, see how it works out, see what kind of resources you're going to need, and then the next time when you're ready, you can you know, take on the big one. And we'll be doing that also, because I know this base is not going to be big enough to hold all of the things that we're going to be doing in this mod for very long. So I'll be planning about that and figure out when we're going to, but we'll probably be over here. I'll move some stuff over. I'll try to clean up the front of the bottom part of this, patch it up a little bit where it looked like it had a big hole in it. I might put some better looking doors than those that match up with our texture pack a little bit better. And then this is going to be our new base. So I'm going to call this home base. Alright, so I've had a great time, you guys. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and have a great time. I'm See You Later, and I'll see you later, guys. See ya. Bye-bye.